So, good evening, all my dear student. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Today, we are having a special session on motions of the earth, and I demand you that this is the most important chapter. I assure you, this chapter is important for you till class 10th. Okay, and in further future, if you are going to be a part of the meteorological department. Okay, that much assurance I can give you. And the most important chapter and the most interesting chapter and the most conceptual chapter of class 4th. Okay, so really read it sincerely and carefully. Okay, and any doubt is there, just ask me. Don't hesitate to ask doubts. Ask me in Vanti Public School at gmail.com email address. I have already given you that. So you are free to ask me any doubt in any subject. So before starting that, I want to tell you, sit and listen carefully. If you want to write, write after the session, not in between the session. Don't pause the video. Once you start the video, just see it thoroughly. After that, you can again take notes, but what the slides are there, everything. So let's start with the positive vibe. Okay, let's start. So motions of the earth. What is motion? We have read in the chapter force. Motion means movement. Motion means movement. Motion means movement. Motion of the earth means movement of the earth. So we are going to basically read about the movements of the earth, different types of kinds of movements of the earth. Okay. So next slide. Okay. So first we will give a small recap about the earth. Earth is a planet, Planet, there are 8 planets in the solar system. Okay. What are they? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Neptune. These are the 8 planets. Earth is the third planet, you know that. Okay, solar system session also I'm going to bring in a few days about the universe. We will read in detail. And Earth is the third planet in the solar system and the living planet. Why it is called living planet? इसको लिविंग प्लैनेट इसलिए बोलते हैं क्योंकि वाटर इज देयर, वाटर है, एयर है, एटमोस्फियर है, okay, greenery, soil is there. Oh, that's why it is called living planet. Okay, and before, if I will say that uh, 500 some year before, we all people thought that earth is flat. Earth is flat, earth shape is like this, earth is flat. But no, earth is not flat. A scientist, this is something extra for you, but you learn because this is a very interesting chapter. So as much as the thing you learn, it will be clear. Ferdinand Magellan, Ferdinand Magellan, he has done the voyage of the earth. He has done the voyage of, what is voyage? Moving around the earth. Suppose he started from one point. Okay, he started from one point. Suppose he started from here. He went around by the sea, and again he, by this route, he came back to the same point. By this he made clear that the earth is round. The earth is round, not flat. Okay, if earth is flat, then if he move from here, he would have gone here. And how can we return from, how can he return to here? No, it is not possible. He would have fallen here. So in ancient times, people had a fear that if we will go too far away from our residence, we will fall to the universe. But it is not like that. Earth is round. Where you will go, after a round, you will come back there only. Okay. So this is some extra things not related to your course, so you can ignore. But for increasing your curiosity, I have given this. Okay. Fine. So now we will learn detail about the earth. We have just got the axis of the earth. Axis. See, my dear student, like this content, I assure you that none of the teacher will give you. Okay, with such speculations, with such specifications, with such details, I am providing you. So एक like और एक subscribe तो बनता है. Yes or no? Fine. Let's move. So axis of the earth. Axis क्या होता है? Just a line. Okay. So it's an imaginary line. First to see the definition. Imaginary line passing from the north pole to the south pole. North pole. I have already told you. I have already taught you maps. Yes or no? I have already taught you maps. Okay. Imaginary line that passes north pole to the south pole. So what is the north pole? Let's check. This one is the north pole. See, here it is given in the diagram, north celestial pole, or it is north pole because this is the north direction and this is the south direction, south pole. Yes, this is the north pole, this is the south pole, and the axis, imaginary axis. ऐसा असलियत में कोई एक्सिस नहीं होता है कि स्ट्रेट ऐसे कोई एक्सिस है हम दिखता है. दिस एक्सिस इज नॉट विजिबल, इट इज इमेजिनरी. इमेजिनरी मतलब कि हम इसे सोचते हैं, वी थिंक ऑफ इट. ऐसा कोई हमारा एक्सिस नहीं है अर्थ में कि हमें दिखाई देता है हाँ ये यहाँ से लाइन पास हो रहा है. नो, इट्स द इमेजिनरी लाइन, और इमेजिनरी line that passes from the north pole to the south pole. Okay, north pole is in the north direction, south pole is in the south direction. That much I think it is clear. Okay, so understood north pole, south pole, and the imaginary axis. And you see the imaginary axis is not straight. Okay, the imaginary axis is not straight. If I draw, what is this happening? The imaginary axis is not straight. It is tilted. You can see in the diagram. I'm trying to draw. See the red line I have drawn. It is not straight. It is tilted. थोड़ा bended है. Bend हुआ है. Okay. Imaginary axis is not straight. So, and it passes through the north pole and the south pole. Three things you have to remember. Imaginary axis passing through a north pole to the south pole is called axis, and it is tilted. Okay. Two things, not three things. Two things. Imaginary line that passes from north pole to the south pole is the axis, and it is tilted. That much. Okay. देखो यहाँ पे दिखाया भी गया है. देखो perpendicular orbit. This is the perpendicular orbit. Perpendicular means straight. This is the straight line. Actually, this is the straight line, and from this line, this orbit is tilted. Okay, that much you understood. Now let's move forward. Now sunlight on the earth. Okay, this part is also very important to understand. Sunlight on the earth, how the earth surface gets sunlight. This is not a part of your course, but to understand seasons you have to understand this part also. Okay, fine. See, earth is tilted. Okay, earth is tilted. This area is called the Arctic Circle. The line near the North Pole, it is not 60° north, it is 66.5° north. This diagram, if you want, you can draw also. This one you will read in class 5, but I am teaching you now. 66.5° north, this area is called the Arctic Circle near the North Pole. And same 66.5° south, south, this part is called the Antarctic Circle. Arctic, Antarctic. You know one continent is there, I have told you here, Antarctica. From this name only, the word Antarctic has come. Okay, and here Arctic Ocean is there. From this name only, Arctic Circle has come. Fine. Okay. Now, you see, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, 23.5° north. These are the important lines. 23.5° north, 23.5° south. Cancer, Capricorn. These things you understand little bit. This one you will read in class 5 in details. 23 degree, 23 half degree north, 23 half degree south. And the center line 0 degree. 0 degree is called equator. These are all latitudes. Okay. What is latitudes? You will learn in class 5. Now just remember something. This line is equator. Okay. So you see, this is the sunlight. Sunlight, very less sunlight comes here. Okay. Very less sunlight comes here. And here also some sunlight comes. And here direct sunlight is coming to the equatorial region. To this region, see, topic of Cancer, topic of Capricorn, to this region, direct sunlight is coming. You can see. So this is the equatorial region. It receives direct sunlight. Most sunlight. ज़्यादा गर्मी यहाँ होती है. That's why more heat is found in this season. Then again, low sunlight, very low sunlight. Okay, so these are the cold regions. Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, they all are the cold regions. This is the temperate region. Not so cold, not so hot. Okay, don't worry, you will again read in class 5. This is the torrid zone, means hot region. Our India partially comes in the torrid zone and the upper part of India comes in the temperate zone. So our India partially comes in the torrid zone. This is the torrid zone, torrid. This is the torrid zone. And again, this is temperate zone and again, this is cold zone. Okay. That much it is clear. Now hemisphere. We will learn hemisphere. Then again I will come to this slide and teach you something else. Till then you have to wait. Okay. So the next is movements of the earth. So this chapter is all about movements of the earth. This part is important one. Previous part was out of syllabus, but this class is there in your syllabus. Rotation and revolution. Rotation and revolution are the most important part. So we will learn now about rotation and revolution. Okay. Let's see about rotation and revolution. Rotation and revolution. Okay. Okay. Here I've got the pen. So rotation and revolution. Okay. Red color is good for you. So rotation, you see, axis is there. You can see one area is totally day, another area is totally night. So why this day and night is there also, we will see that one. And this is the axis passing tilted axis, there is the sun. So here you see this part is the light part, it receives the light, and this is the dark part. There is night here, there is day here. Why there is night and day, we will learn. So what happens, my dear children? The earth spins like this from west to east direction. This is your west, this is your east. From this west to east direction, the earth spins. This is your west, this is your east. And the earth spins like this from west to east direction, and this is called rotation. This is called rotation. Okay, I think that is clear. This is called rotation. So what is the duration of rotation? You see, duration is 24 hours. Not visible, I think. Duration is 24 hours. 24 hours is the duration of rotation, and it causes day and night. It will rotate, it will move like that. I will show the animation to you. See, this earth is moving like this. Here is the sun. Here we are having the sun. Here we are having the sun. Okay. Sun is little smaller, but imagine here is the sun. And the part of the earth coming closer to the sun. Yeah, this is the sun. This is the day part. And this is the night part. Okay. Here no sun is there. Here you are having the moon. This is the moon. So see, the part which is near the sun, it is the day. You can see the light, it is lighted, totally lit with the sun rays, and the part which is not there, no, away from the sun, it is the dark part. So the rotation, here I can draw a line. Okay, dark half, this is the dark half. I can write here the dark half. This is the dark half and this is the night half. This is the night half. Rotation divides the earth into two parts, dark half and night half. The again I'm repeating, the part of the earth facing the sun is the dark, sorry, it is not dark half, it is light half. Sorry, my dear children. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry, huh? 1 second. It is not dark half. Okay. It is the light half. Light half and dark half. I've written dark half and night half. It is light half and night half. Light and night, or you can say it as dark half also. I am sorry. This is the dark half. Okay. Now it is clear. The part facing the sun is the light half, and the part which is not facing the sun, away from the sun, is the dark half. Here it is night, here it is day. Here it is day, here it is night. So this is the this is because of what? This is because of a rotation. Rotation causes this light or divides into two parts. One it is light half and one it is dark half. And what this line which divides the earth, imaginary line, this is also imaginary line, which divides the earth into two part, dark, sorry, dark and light. This is the shadow circle. Okay. This is only the shadow circle. We will learn shadow circle. We have shadow circle is coming. Okay. This is only the shadow circle. So now you see shadow circle. Shadow circle. What is shadow circle? Dusk and dawn occur at the shadow circle. Dusk and dawn. Dusk means what? Dusk means morning. सुबह होने के पहले, just सूर्योदय होने के पहले, before the sunrise, time is called dusk. After the sunrise, the time is called dawn. So dusk and dawn occur at the shadow circle. This is the shadow circle. I have shown you before this the shadow circle. This is the shadow circle. This is the light half, and that part which is not visible is the dark half. Okay. And the definition I have already told you, the circle that divides the earth into night and dark. I have written again here dark. It is night half and light half. Night and light, not dark. Okay. Here you write light half. Okay. This one you take care. Is my bad. The night half here, you can write here. Again, it is showing like that. Okay, we will cut this part and I will write, because my dear children, clarification is very much required. This is your light half, night half and light half. Okay. Night half and light half. Night means you can, for night you can also write dark half. Some mistakes are there, but being a human, it is a human tendency to do mistake. Humans only commit mistake. Animals don't commit. Yes or no? But I am sure that you are feeling interesting to read this chapter. This chapter is very interesting. Okay. Dark half, light half and dark half. These two parts, like the light half and dark half. Okay. So this circle, again, I want to show you. The shadow circle. See this one, this part you see, straight part. This straight part which divides the earth into light half and dark half. This is the shadow circle. I hope now everything is clear. Here only the dawn and dusk occur. Suppose in this part there is sunrise. Suppose in this part you are having sunrise, and in this part you are having sunset. So here only your dawn and dusk occurs. In that part you are having sunrise, and before that part you are having sunset. So just this is the shadow circle. This not only is that shadow circle, nothing more is there. So I think shadow circle is clear. Okay, shadow circle is clear. Now we will read about revolution of the earth. Rotation is total over. Let's recap rotation once. Let's recap rotation once. Rotation means earth spins around an own axis called rotation from west to east direction in this way. See, when you are writing an exam, remember this picture. Bring this picture to your front of your eyes. Then you can know the direction also from this direction, west to east. And it time duration is how much? Time duration is 24 hours. Time duration is 24 hours. That is also clear. And it causes what? It causes day and night. Remember this animation I have shown you. It causes day and night. You see, very nice animation. Okay. It causes day and night. And the shadow circle means the circle that divides the half earth into a light half and a dark half. Light half, dark half. LD or LN. Light half, night half. Okay. Light half, dark half. This one you can have to rectify. This is not dark half. This is light half. Okay, fine. Now revolution of the earth. Revolution of the earth. Rotation means the earth spins around its own orbit. Sorry, own axis. Revolution means the movement of the earth around the sun. This is the sun. The earth moves around the sun in an orbit. This is the orbit. I will show you an even animation that in that you will be clear what is orbit, but this is the orbit. Okay, and the orbit is elongated. Orbit is like that. Diagram you can see here. This is the orbit. Here is the sun and the earth moves here. Okay, so this is the orbit. I am doing little bit bluish here, the diagram. This is the earth and this is the sun. This is the sun, this is the earth, and the earth revolves around the sun. Movement of the earth around the sun is called the orbit. Sorry, the revolution, and it revolves around an orbit, elongated orbit. This orbit is also not there. It is also imaginary line only. Okay, and the time duration is 365 days. In chapter Almanac, I have already told you that 365 days we take it as 1 year. Yes, so this 365 days came from this only. The total one revolution of the earth we take as 365 days. So this is taken as 1 year and it causes seasons. Okay. Now again I will be taking you to how it is causing season to this. Suppose earth is rotating. Okay. Suppose earth is rotating. How it is causing seasons you will see now. Okay. Suppose earth is rotating and this is the northern hemisphere. Diagram I will be showing, but this is the equator. You see the red line is the equator and this is the northern hemisphere. This is the northern hemisphere and this is the southern hemisphere. Hemisphere means half circle or half sphere. Sphere is the shape and the sphere is hemisphere. Semisphere or hemisphere. Semicircle we say. In case of sphere we say it hemisphere. So this northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. See, earth is tilted. So northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. Northern hemisphere sun के करीब है और southern hemisphere sun के दूर है. You see, northern hemisphere is near the sun. Southern hemisphere is away from the sun. So जाहिर सी बात है In northern hemisphere, you will see which season? Summer season. In northern hemisphere, we will see which season? Summer season. In southern hemisphere, we will see which season? Winter season. ओके सो जो भी चलता है ना उल्टा चलता है. अगर नॉर्थन में समर होगा साउथर्न में विंटर होगा, नॉर्थन में स्प्रिंग होगा साउथर्न में ऑटम होगा. लाइक दिस इट विल गो. ओके in northern we see summer season. Why summer season? So, see, north pole is tilted towards the sun. This I am telling the case of June. Take it, this month is June. Okay, northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, southern hemisphere is away from the sun. I think that is clear. Now we will move to our animation. Okay, now we are moving to our animation. Okay, I have moved there. Okay, now you see hemisphere. If I will tell, see here also hemisphere description is there. Okay, here it is southern hemisphere, south, because this is the south direction. That's why the below part is the southern hemisphere, above is the north direction, so the above is the northern hemisphere. I think that is clear. Okay, above is the northern hemisphere, below is the southern hemisphere. If you will divide the earth into two halves, then you see this is the northern hemisphere, this is the southern hemisphere. और दो भी सीजन चलता है ना, दोनों में उल्टा चलता है. तो how it is seasons how occurs, you see this is a animation I am showing. You see this is basically about the northern hemisphere. I will teach you because India is in northern hemisphere. So you see I have paused this video here. Now it is summer. See, northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. It is the sun. Near to the sun is northern hemisphere, and southern hemisphere is away from the sun. That's why which season is there? Winter season. Sorry, summer season in the northern hemisphere and winter season in the southern hemisphere. Because southern hemisphere is away from the sun, so winter season in the southern hemisphere. Now again we will start it. Okay. Sorry. And we'll pause it in the winter season. See, now winter season. Now here you see southern hemisphere is directly towards the sun. Directly towards the sun. So in southern hemisphere which season will be there? Southern hemisphere sun के करीब है, northern hemisphere is away from the sun. So in northern hemisphere which season will be there? Away from the sun. Away मतलब दूर है, sun के दूर है, slanting rays आ रहा है, direct rays नहीं आ रहा है. So winter season. And in southern hemisphere direct to the sun, summer season. Again we will restart it. Okay. Again we will see winter season, then spring season. We'll stop at the summer season. Okay, directly spring, summer. Now you see northern hemisphere जो है sun के करीब है, हम लोग पढ़ चुके हैं. Northern hemisphere is near to the sun, but southern hemisphere is away from the sun. थोड़ा दूरी पर है southern hemisphere. Okay, so it gets slanting rays. Slanting rays मतलब कौन सा सीजन? विंटर इज सीजन. और नॉर्थन हेमिस्फीयर को डायरेक्ट रेज मिल रहा है तो समर सीजन. दैट इज क्लियर. ओके, नाउ ऑटम एंड स्प्रिंग. अबाउट ऑटम एंड स्प्रिंग, ऑटम एंड स्प्रिंग द टोटली सेम होते हैं दोनों. देखो टोटली सेम in the same, we can say same straight line, we say autumn and spring. That's why okay, in autumn and spring the season is equal, not so hot, not so cold. Okay, so we will stop in the winter season. In winter season again I will say northern hemisphere is away from the sun, getting slanting rays. Southern hemisphere directly rays from the sun. So when northern hemisphere में जब winter होगा, southern hemisphere में सब summer होगा. और जब नॉर्थ यहाँ पे जब फिर से आते हैं और जब नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में समर हो, साउथर्न हेमिस्फीयर में क्या होगा, विंटर होगा. यस. नाउ लेट्स लर्न अबाउट स्प्रिंग सीजन, autumn and spring. First we will learn about the spring season. See, in spring season, when in southern or northern hemisphere we will have spring, southern hemisphere will have autumn. See, winter जैसे summer के opposite है, spring वैसे autumn के opposite होता है. Okay, so when there will be spring in the northern hemisphere, autumn will be there in the southern hemisphere, and again you have to wait. Okay, and when there will be autumn in the northern hemisphere, autumn in the northern hemisphere, spring will be there in the southern hemisphere. That much concept you have to understand. Again I am telling, again we will learn, again. Okay, first, summer season. Summer, northern hemisphere is getting direct rays, so summer season. Southern hemisphere is getting less rays, winter season. Again we will start the rotation. Autumn, in autumn what happens, in northern hemisphere में जब autumn होगा तब southern hemisphere में क्या होगा, spring होगा. Okay, that is clear. Then we will move, again we have to wait for one more revolution. Clear. Now जब नॉर्थन हेमिस्फीयर में विंटर होगा, साउदर्न में क्या होगा, समर होगा. ओके, इन डिसम्बर when in northern hemisphere there will be winter, in southern hemisphere we will have summer. Why summer? Because southern hemisphere get direct rays from the sun. Now for the spring, opposite. For spring, when northern hemisphere will have spring, southern hemisphere will have autumn. Okay, that is totally clear. Now we will move to the next part, that is hemispheres of the earth we have learned. Now is solstice and equinox. Solstice and equinox. There are specific positions of the earth where there is solstice and equinox. Okay. These are the four positions. First position, okay, June. Second is this, third and fourth. Any position you can keep, but I have kept like this only. So like this, from it goes from 1 to 3, 3 to 2, and 2 to 4, and 4 to 1. Earth moves like that. So summer solstice, we are talking about the northern hemisphere. Okay, summer solstice, winter solstice, solstice, spring equinox and autumn equinox. So we will learn everything. Summer solstice, not solstice. Okay, sorry for the wrong pronunciation. Summer solstice, we will have longest day. Which will have longest day? Northern hemisphere will have the longest day. ओके, नॉर्थन हेमिस्फीयर में कौन सा सीजन चल रहा होगा, तब समर सीजन चल रहा होगा. एंड फ्रॉम जून 21 द अर्थ इज in direct, the northern hemisphere is directly faced towards the sun, so we have the longest day. And southern hemisphere में सब कौन सा सोलर solstice होगा, winter solstice. जून 21 में जब नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में समर solstice होगा, साउदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में जस्ट उल्टा उल्टा विंटर solstice. उसमें क्या होता है, लॉन्गेस्ट नाइट. तो उसमें क्यों ऐसा होता है, उनका समर सीजन नहीं विंटर सीजन चल रहा होगा. लॉन्गेस्ट नाइट एंड शॉर्टेस्ट डे, या लॉन्गेस्ट डे एंड शॉर्टेस्ट नाइट. आई हैव नॉट रिटन शॉर्टेस्ट नाइट. ओके, I have not written here shortest night. So and December 22, दिसंबर में हमारे इंडिया में क्या होता है, विंटर सीजन चलता है. अभी तो चल रहा है, जनवरी हो रहा है, विंटर सीजन चल रहा है. तो विंटर सीजन इन साउथर्न हेमिस्फीयर in summer solstice. Okay, summer solstice. And in December 22 in northern hemisphere we get which solstice, winter solstice. So जब हमारे नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में विंटर सॉल्स्टिस होता है, लॉन्गेस्ट डे एंड शॉर्टेस्ट नाइट नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में, तब साउथर्न हेमिस्फीयर में क्या होता है, समर सॉल्स्टिस होता है, लॉन्गेस्ट डे एंड शॉर्टेस्ट नाइट. लॉन्गेस्ट डे एंड शॉर्टेस्ट नाइट अगर साउदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में होगा, लॉन्गेस्ट डे में जस्ट उल्टा उल्टा, लॉन्गेस्ट नाइट एंड शॉर्टेस्ट डे. Okay. So solstice is over. Again, if I will recap, just ulta. June 21, Northern Hemisphere, longest day. Southern Hemisphere, shortest day. December 22, Northern Hemisphere, longest night. Southern Hemisphere, longest day or shortest night. Just simple. Okay. Now equinox. Equinox सब बराबर होता है. Equinox means 12 hours day, 12 hours night. हम जो जैसे वहां पढ़ रहे थे, क्या पढ़ रहे थे? लॉन्गेस्ट डे, शॉर्टेस्ट नाइट, शॉर्टेस्ट नहीं, 12 घंटा दिन होगा, 12 घंटा रात होगा. इक्वल डे एंड नाइट, इक्वल डे एंड नाइट. ओके. So there are two types of equinox. Solstice were of two types. Summer solstice, winter solstice. Equinox are of also two types. Spring equinox, autumn equinox. अच्छा. Now think of, we are in northern hemisphere. So इंडिया में मार्च में कौन सा सीजन चलता है? स्प्रिंग सीजन चलता है. So in March 21, in northern hemisphere we get spring equinox. जस्ट उल्टा, उल्टा क्या है? ऑटम. हम लोग देखे थे रिवॉल्यूशन में, फिर से थोड़ा दिखा लेते हैं. हम लोग रिवॉल्यूशन में क्या देखे थे? ऑटम. विंटर का ऑपोजिट समर है, स्प्रिंग का ऑपोजिट ऑटम है. विंटर का ऑपोजिट समर, स्प्रिंग का ऑपोजिट ऑटम. तो जब नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में, in the northern hemisphere, when we will have spring equinox, then in the southern hemisphere just opposite we will have autumn equinox. Okay. Again, in March 21, when in the northern hemisphere में जब spring equinox होगा, तब southern hemisphere में कौन सा equinox होगा? Autumn equinox. And when September, September के महीने में क्या होती है? बारिश होती है. बारिश means rainy season means what? Autumn. So when in September 23 we will get, when in September 23 northern hemisphere will get autumn equinox, southern hemisphere will get which equinox? Spring equinox. Southern hemisphere will get spring equinox, just opposite. ओके, जस्ट ऑपोजिट. इसको बार बार सुनो, बार बार पढ़ो. मैं और एक बार बोलता हूँ. मार्च महीने में क्या होता है नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में? स्प्रिंग सीजन. स्प्रिंग इक्विनॉक्स होगा मार्च 21. The same opposite autumn equinox will be there in southern hemisphere. September we will have rainy season, autumn. So autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere. Just opposite, on September 23 we will have spring equinox in the southern hemisphere. That's it. Okay, so for today this much only. Please, I have taught you with a lot of enthusiasm, so you have to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because this is the very important chapter and I have taught you with full of enthusiasm and full of energy, and you have also put your full of energy to learn this chapter, the most important chapter for social studies. Again, I will have to recap our presentation. Okay, just see everything we have read in details: seasons, revolution, shadow circle, rotation, movements of the earth, sunlight, axis, everything. Okay, so with this we will call it a day, and we have come to the end of the session, the most important session. So thank you for your cooperation, and let's meet in the next class. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye. God bless you.